It's a clean energy opportunity of a lifetime, and an economic and job creation opportunity of a lifetime for Fayette County. But it has to be done right, and it has to be done environmentally responsible.
My name is Wayne Fontaine. I'm a state senator from the 42nd Senatorial District, which includes a lot of the South Corridor, the West Corridor. The DEP has stated that they have no knowledge of any contamination. They require that any operator disclose what chemicals they're using in the water. They require that those operators have a plan and reveal what that plan is, so the DEP can monitor access and procedures. Is that the applicant or the operator must get a permit, file for permit with the DEP. They also must be bonded, and that bond can be up to $25,000. And then at that point, after that happens, the DEP needs to go out to the site and look at this, investigate the site, and also investigate their plan as to how they're going to proceed. So, you know, there is a process, there is procedures that they have to go through, and the DEP is in charge of that. The biggest concern, so you know ahead of time, is making sure the roads are repaired once they're, you know, frequently traveled by these different drilling companies, and our workforce is connected to be able to be trained for the jobs that are going to be available in the future. And there's been no report anywhere about contamination as far as Marcellus Shell. Now, there's been reports of contamination, but when they went out and investigated, they found it was from something else, not from the Marcellus Shell. And I think that there needs to be a little more stringent regulations in the future to give the public more confidence that may be concerned about. But the state legislature as a whole will decide whether there's going to be a severance tax or not. And nothing's passed at this point. They're just considering different bills. So the bill changed a lot once it got over into the House of Representatives. It passed the House of Representatives with that tax in there, but that means it has to come back to the Senate, and the Senate wouldn't deal with it based on the tax rate that was in the bill, which was 39 cents per cubic foot, and they thought that was too high. A lot of the majority of the Senate, they wanted to propose something like a penny and a half. The governor and his administration wanted to go around 5 cents. So the battle about exactly how much the tax is goes on, and that's one of the issues that one of the reasons why it hasn't been passed up to this point. There's been no legislation, obviously, lots of debate, but no actual passage of any law at this point.
Okay.
What happens when there isn't enough government public policy? Information becomes privatized and scattered. In other words, chaos.
This event today is something that many people say is taking on an issue that's impossible to stop, something too big. History has proven that when people come together and people are determined, they can beat any adversary, and that includes the natural gas industry, and that's what we're going to do here.
Of this country decide that they had more rights than we do.
We don't have a fracking problem. We have a democracy problem. We wouldn't have a fracking problem if the people affected by governing decisions weren't denied the inalienable right to local self-government.
Because we don't have the trillions of dollars to run the PR campaigns and the public service announcements and all the things that the gas industry's done. So we're just a grassroots organization. We can't even get a lot of media coverage. And we don't get prime time on the media. We don't get front page on the paper. And all we do is go to these meetings and hear the lies from the gas industry and the falsehoods. And don't worry about it. Drink the Kool-Aid. Everything's fine. We're going to clean it up.
I feel as though those who have done this in power should be held accountable.
And as far as the DEP, do you think that they're holding them accountable, or?
I think that they're holding on to their jobs. I think that they're doing whatever they can to keep the economy going, and they're holding on to their jobs, and that means they're buttoning their lip when it comes to what they're doing for the oil industries, when it comes to actually allowing the brine water, the produced water, the produced fracking fluid to go into our waterways.
I mean, the main thing here, I don't think people need to be afraid. They should get themselves informed. And that's probably the biggest thing, is that people just don't know what to believe and what not to believe.
It's important that they know their rights, and they should actually get an attorney to understand, an attorney that understands the gas laws, those types of things. And they can also go to the DEP, and they have a website to get information. But I would suggest an attorney that knows about mineral rights and the gas laws.
I would say find a competent lawyer. This can be done. It can be done safely. It can be done in a way that protects our other natural resources. There are even emerging ways that allow the harvesting of gas from the Marcellus shale and hydraulic fracturing to even improve the environment, believe it or not.
So it looks like until laws are formed, we must remember who we are. Everyone in this world is a student. This morning, there's another article about Marcellus shale. One Westmoreland resident made a rallying cry, "We need more information." He's right. We do need more information. But may this serve as a reminder to never stop asking questions.